Hey there. So I wanted to make this video mostly on finances and maybe sacrifices that I've made and I know others would relate to. Sacrifices to be a Sam or a stay-at-home mom, homeschooling mom, because I know there's like this little notion that we must be wealthy and it must be so nice to stay home, but we have made decisions from the beginning and sacrifices from the beginning to get in this position. We are not wealthy. We definitely do what we can to save money and make it possible for me to stay home. So I kind of wanted to talk about that and what I've done to help out however I can while not working. Of course, these last couple years, I feel like it's been a little more tough with the economy being a little rougher. But from the beginning, for my situation, we had decided to have me stay home because with my first child, I was not making enough. I didn't realize how much a daycare cost, and I would not have made enough to cover it. Then we brought a second child into the mix, and I had already been staying home, so it just kind of continued. So I've been staying home for 10 years now, and obviously with one income, we've had to make decisions. We bought a smaller home. We did not have brand new cars for a while. Right now we have newer cars, but we do have to budget. Like I said, these last couple years with the economy, it's been a little bit harder. So I definitely did try to help because although we do prioritize me being home with the kids and then now bringing homeschooling into the mix and planning on me staying home even longer, I don't want to give up everything. We do have to budget. We do have to be careful and make decisions. But my kids, you know, they're getting older. Their clothes cost more now. Our food bill costs more now than it did. And they want to be in extracurricular activities. And then we're adding homeschool, so we want to buy curriculum. So even vacations cost more. We've got a family of 5 now, and we don't have babies sleeping and sharing the bed, so we've got a bigger room. So the last couple of years, it's been a little bit more difficult. But I wanted to basically talk to other moms out there about long-term homeschooling and are you staying home? Are you working remotely? Obviously, it could be the dad staying home as well. What situation is everybody in and how we can relate, what we can do. It's possible. You do not have to be wealthy. But basically, what I've done the last couple of years as it's gotten a little bit rougher with this economy is, first off, I was doing content creation, working with brands, posting on Instagram and TikTok. I have just started this YouTube, taking it serious this year. I started it a while back, but I didn't really have any direction. So I don't make money on YouTube, but I was making money from Instagram, TikToks, and working with brands. But that kind of slowed down for me last year, and I switched to DoorDash. Like I said, yes, I prioritize staying home with my kids, but we still have bills to pay, and I will not sacrifice everything if I want my kids still to have nice things. So I was DoorDashing a lot at the end of last year, and then I'm working on getting this YouTube channel monetized. But what triggered me to start this video and talk about finances for stay-at-home parents or homeschooling parents is a remote job opportunity popped up for me. And although I was not looking for work because I want to be here with my kids and I'll just do side jobs. Well, this job popped up for me and it was perfect. It was perfect for my future as far as when the kids are older, because obviously I've stayed home for so long. My resume does not have much on it except for before I had kids. And I was like, I saw this job opportunity and I was like, I have to apply. So I did my first interview. I have no idea if they're going to call me back. I'm very hopeful with the way the first interview went, but this would be a remote at-home, flexible, starting out part-time job. So I would really be excited for it to help my family financially, but mostly because it will put me in a position when I do want full-time work that my resume, I have something to put on it, and it would give me more experience in this field. I'm not gonna talk about it. I don't even know if I'm going to get it, but I'm hopeful. But it kind of triggered this idea to talk about, like, hey, you know, not all stay-at-home moms are wealthy. I know that notion is out there. And if you're a stay-at-home mom, 80% of you understand this. You probably made the decision because of daycare. Daycare expenses are insane. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about what we're all doing. If you do work remotely and homeschool and your kids are around my kids' age or younger, I would love all the advice, because I don't know if I'm gonna get this, but I'm very nervous because I think I put in my last video that I was so excited for this next year and doing all the fun things. But if I do end up getting this and work remotely, I can see it impacting, like, choosing not to be able to do summer camps, because a lot of those are in the morning. So I don't know, I'm nervous, but that's one little update we have, is that I did have an interview. I don't know if I'll keep applying to different remote jobs after this, because this one really was so perfect for me. It would fit. It's just, it would put me in a good position for my future, and it would be so flexible to continue homeschooling. So yeah, any advice if you do remote work already would be great. I'm probably getting ahead of myself. I haven't even gotten the second interview yet, but that's my little update. We have one more week left of homeschooling. We've been doubling up these last 2 to 3 weeks because we have a Disney vacation coming up, a really quick one, and we wanted to be done before that. We have family visiting that will be here too. So we doubled up, we're almost done. And when I say done, if you watch my other videos, you know that we're still gonna be doing math, and we're gonna add in Spanish. So they're not all the way done, but yeah, that's our little update. How are things going for you? Anything new? Let me know. If you've made it this far, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.